y'all? What up, y'all? This is KP. Topic. Why, why does the black race as a whole, not even as a whole, but as majority, why do we seem to always find a way to hate each other or dislike each other or tear each other down? Just a lot of negative. And I ain't gonna say that there's no positive ones that do things together, but in my life experience, it's always been more hatred toward each other than there is love for each other. Even for those that are positive and try to do good for the next, there's always that man or woman hating on that one man or woman whenever they're doing something positive. I've uh, and I always get this example because people tell me black people can't be racist, which I don't know why you can't say it. And it might not be racist. Again, it's just hatred. But I've always gave this example. And correct me if I'm wrong. If some of y'all probably have seen this or experienced this. We are the only race, and this is an example again, that you could be in a room full of white people. There could be a group of 5 blacks over in this corner, and then another group of blacks will come into that same establishment. But what will usually happen is when that group over there is on that side, this group just came in. They're more likely start getting in a defensive mode, like who is those fools or who is that, who's them N-words or who. It's gonna be a question, and then if they ain't questioning, it's gonna be like, look at them, they walking here doing looking like this, look they bougie or look them dusty, or it's gonna be something negative towards that other group. That one group gonna say, and I'm quite honest, probably that other group is speaking that same way back. And this is speaking on experience because like I said, I've been with a group of 5 and another 5 would come in, and again, you'll look at it that way. But I've always wondered, like, there's never really often that you'll get and something like that. And again, this is a bunch of, and a group of white people. And again, this is an example too. You have 100 white people in there, that group of 5, that group of 5. These two will start fighting with each other and acting a fool with each other, and then showing all these white people a different thing instead of going over there to go see or meet those other groups, so that way you can see who they are and what they're about, and try to be something positive about it. And again, I'm only speaking from experience because I've seen it before. You get a group, and they'll find a way to start fighting, and all the other people in there are gonna be like, oh my gosh, and you'll get the 2 groups that should be trying to see what's up or link with each other. Most likely, it could turn to a violent situation. But other than that, it's just like I said. Even in growing up in the hood, you can see one black man who might be making a couple dollars. He might be doing it legally. He might be doing it legal. might be illegal, um, but you'll have this side of blacks that's probably supporting them, but you have this side over here plotting to rob that man or down talking that man, saying, "Oh, he thinks he this, he thinks he's that." But instead, on like I said, on this side over here, instead of them trying to talk to that man to figure out maybe having a conversation to see if he can help you become what he's doing, you are already on this side over there plotting to think, I'm gonna rob this fool, or you know what I'm saying, or just something negative. Then again, you go back to the other side. Some of them could be on the fence. They might even be thinking about robbing them, or doing something bad. But that might be the ones who might go talk to the man and see what it is. But again, as I've mentioned in other groups, we are our own enemies. Like, and it's crazy, and it's like I said, and I speak on a lot of different topics, but I've heard the same thing. People talking about black on black crime is something made up and blah 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 because that's the neighborhood you in, so that's where you're gonna fight with and all that. To me, that's a crock of bull. Um, because again, yes, you could be in a dominantly black neighborhood, but most of the time, what we fighting for is something stupid, something petty, something that don't make no sense. Now, again, if it's something that someone put harm to you or your family member, maybe say something. I mean, that got to be something major. But when we fighting over stuff like colors, street signs, baby mamas, baby daddies, just going down the path, it'd be the dumbest things that we fight over and either hurting each other, killing each other, going to prison. And I've even spoke on this before, and I'll go back to the gang part, as I do speak on gangs a lot too. There wouldn't be a gang unit if there was no gangs. Um, I repeat that there wouldn't be a gang unit if there was no gangs. Because why would there be a gang if there was gangs?